Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Welcome back to another episode of the Chad Smith Podcast. My name is Chad Smith. Had a little technical problem there. Today is Thursday, September 15th, 2022. I'm joined, as always, by my co-host from California. Please welcome back, Spooky Morales. How's it going, man?
What's happening, Chad? Good morning.
Not much is going on over here. Just a little bit of Mercury in retrograde going on with the old mixing board. No big deal.
Man, I hear everybody, there's a lot of chatter about that Mercury retrograde. It's very mysterious.
Yeah, I was at the gas station. I walked in there and it just felt like bad vibes. I walked in there last night and
whoa,
I was like, man, doesn't the air just feel weird tonight? And she goes, the lady working there, and she's like, yeah, it's just strange energy. Everyone's walking in here pissed off and mad. And I'm like,
whoa, really?
Mercury in retrograde. Yep. And she was all into it. She knew what I was talking about. She's like, yeah, I think that might be what it is.
I wonder if anybody else that's with us this morning so far in the chat also notices there's some weird things going on with the moon.
Yeah, there is some weird stuff going on. I know Ben noticed it. Ben from UFO Garage was letting us know last night. Something's going on with the moon, guys.
Playing games with us. It's tricking us. It's always in a different place. Sometimes you don't even see it.
Right. Well, let's see. The chat room's pretty active already this morning. I don't even know if I can scroll all the way up. It just keeps going.
I was looking at our last show. We got the best chat on YouTube, man.
We do. Everyone's pretty positive, right?
All these people are awesome.
I don't see any trolls. I never have to block anyone, really. You know, and nobody has to get muted. Everyone's awesome in the chat room. So thank you guys for being so positive and uplifting and helping each other out, especially during Mercury retrograde. So we got a guest backstage. Let's bring him up. He's got his own video intro. So we're going to play that real quick and get everybody started. Sit back. Hope you got your coffee or whatever you got. Relax. Here we go. We're going to bring him up.
Oh, coffee?
Oh, do you have coffee?
I happen to have a S4 coffee mug. I just broke it out.
You got more merch than the merch store.
Hey, jeez. Man, you gotta support.
Color coordinated.
Who doesn't love a S4 coffee mug? And let me tell you, the coffee tastes so good out of it, man.
I bet it does, dude.
Get that.
Get you some. All right, guys. We're going to play this little intro, and then we'll bring Anthony up. gentlemen, Anthony from Unidentified-S4. How's
Hey
it
now.
going, man?
That was
What's up, guys?
that was wicked.
Yeah, whoever made
I
that,
love it. I love the song too, man. I was jamming out over
whoever
here.
made that's a genius, man. I don't know, man. I gotta get
Exactly.
in touch with that guy.
He's a straight up genius, man. I happen to know how to get a hold of that guy, thankfully.
So,
That was awesome.
just a heads up, I got us live streaming on TikTok. I don't know how it
Yes.
works, but I
TikTok.
know
Good morning, TikTok.
Good morning, TikTok.
there's 200 people watching right now on
TikTok. Forget everything I ever said about you. I love you now.
There's 200 people watching?
Now it's 172. I got the
Oh,
phone
man.
sideways to fit the screen, so
Don't
I
go
jeez.
anywhere. You're gonna
I
miss
don't know
it.
if it's an issue or not. Hopefully,
Look at
it's all right.
if you're on TikTok right now and you want to see some UFOs, you came to the right place.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
We've got Unidentified-S4 with us today. We're going to be checking out some.
That song is so wicked, dude.
Unidentified.
How could we not open with that?
I'm telling you, dude. We do have that song over here, though. You can check that one out here in a little bit.
Look at Chad. We don't have a second to waste. We have so much content this morning available. This is the UFO dude.
That's right. What, Anthony? What kind of do you have any new footage that you would like me to pull up? Because I know that this guy goes out every night and checks out the sky, and he's got some equipment that most people don't use. And
New stuff? No, not just in the past couple of weeks. I really haven't caught anything worth putting up, to be honest with you. But there is stuff from the past couple of weeks.
mhm.
Check out anything you want.
All right, let's see here.
Doing the live stuff,
I want some of the oldies but goodies.
Oh, we can do that. Videos sort by.
Anthony's top 10
Oh, that'd be cool. The Anthony top
greatest
10.
hits.
The cigar one that went over my house was pretty sick, and the one that made a U-turn's on there too. That was pretty good. They're on the same.
I want to pull up that one that you uploaded. When was that? It was the Starlink one. Because a lot of people talk about the Starlink satellites and they don't realize what they look like. But I think it'd be important to.
Way down the list.
Oh, here
down,
we go,
Joe.
right here. I got it, Starlink. Yeah, let's play this because a lot of people hear about Starlink satellites being launched into space, but they don't realize what they look like once they're up there. And then they get confused with. Yeah, they get confused with UFOs. So this might be a good way to be like.
Unidentified-S4 YouTube channel welcomes you all to watch Starlink satellites. Finally,
That's
I
what
told
they
you
look
I'd
like.
catch it, and here it is. Enjoy.
It's so bizarre when you're seeing it in person.
You know what? It
is.
usually flies over my neighborhood at the wrong time, so the contrast with the light in the sky is too bright. You never catch it, and this was just happened to be at the right time where you could just see it perfectly. So I was really excited to fucking get it. It's a sight to see, man.
It really is. I saw it. I've only seen it once, but it was when I was out looking for the space station,
I
and
did it in black and white.
right after the space station flew over, this happened. I'm like, what is going on right now?
The ISS is also a sight to see in the sky, man. Big, it's bright. That's really cool to watch.
Defines everything. I hope you guys like.
If you have
it.
a high-powered
If
telescope,
not,
you
next
get a
time
good
we'll try it
view.
in color. Leave your comments down
Yeah,
below.
and if
Please
you
like,
are looking for
subscribe.
something like that,
Trying to hit
I mean, if you're
2,000
looking for
subscribers, I'd really appreciate
the space station, it really helps to have an app called Spot the Station. I think it's an app. I know that.
And that's
Let's
it.
see. I know that I have an app called. Oh, it's called ISS Detector. And it'll let you know when the space station's flying over next and when you can see it and how far up it'll be, past the horizon, and it does all
Yeah,
that
I have
cool
a whole
stuff.
bunch of them apps. Ones that tell you for unmanned aerial vehicles, the ISS, Hubble telescope, satellites. You name it, they have an app for it now to spot something in the sky, which is convenient.
Very convenient, yeah. Yeah, because there's just so much stuff flying around up there. It's hard to identify what's not supposed to be there and what is.
Well, that's the problem, especially when you're doing UFO videos. You know, people are like, "Oh, that's a satellite. That's a drone. That's this or that." But when you can show them a photo, like, "No, man, I had the app open. Here's a photo of it showing you that nothing's in that location." Well, then it just lends a little more credibility to saying that it's a UFO.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. We got Jamie in the chat. How's it going? I'm here just working. Sorry if I miss any of y'all messages. Wow, that's the most vanilla thing that she's said in the chat room in probably 2 years. Great to see you, Jamie. So Anthony, how long you been doing YouTube, man?
Well, that's a good question. I just looked actually this morning. June 17, 2019 is when I got on YouTube.
Oh, 19.
Okay. A little over 3 years now.
So was it similar to everybody else's story where it kind of bloomed from the COVID stuff and like being locked in the house and stuff like that, or how did your interest grow?
I was doing it on Facebook primarily, just posting a video here, posting a video there. I never thought about doing YouTube or anything like that. Wasn't real familiar with how you would even upload something to it or what the process was for anything. So I just steered away from it until my wife was like, "You know what, man, you have so much footage." She's like, "You should really just start a channel. Start putting videos up. You don't have to go on there and talk or anything." And she was right. So I started popping stuff up there. And after, I don't know, about 6 months, I was already over 1,000 subscribers just posting footage. So then I was like, well, there must be something to it. People are liking it. So I kept doing that. And then I met Andy a couple of years later, and he wanted to start the live thing. So we did that, and that took off now. And the rest is history. Probably
That's
the best
awesome, man.
I ever made to start YouTube.
Yeah, second from your decision to join TikTok, it sounds like.
Oh, TikToks. You know what? I wish people had the same amount of followers, subscribers, likes, and everything that you get on TikTok opposed to YouTube. Because you could post the same video on TikTok and it could do millions of views. And you could post that same video on YouTube and you'll get a couple hundred views. It's so odd. It really is the way it works. But, you know, TikTok's a lot shorter videos. And, you know, we were talking the other day with Lee from First Floor Audio, and just people's attention spans today are a lot shorter, man. So if you put up a video that's under a minute, you could do 1 million views opposed to putting a video up there that's 10 minutes. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've even noticed that with myself. My attention span is even shorter. You know, I'll go to click on a video, an instruction video, if I'm trying to get an answer out of something, and you click on it, and they're like, "Welcome to the show today." Yeah, and it's like, man, I don't want to hear all that crap.
See you next.
Do you think that's why people can't, you know, get into meditation that I'm always pushing? Because they just can't sit still long enough and be alone with themselves. They have to have some kind of stimulant to be driving their mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
I will say this, though, man. Being that I had my accident and I was home, disabled, couldn't move, was all laid up, for me to meditate under those conditions where I didn't have to worry about work or a check coming to pay my bills or anything like that, because financially I was retired, everything was taken care of. When I wanted, I could just relax and concentrate because I really had no more worries. I didn't have to worry about money or anything, thank God. You know what I mean? Everything was fine. So I didn't have racing thoughts or anything, nothing on my mind bothering me. And I found it a lot easier when you're under those conditions. When people aren't under those conditions, it's probably very hard to meditate because they have so many different thoughts going through their mind, you know? It's hard to slow that down.
At this point, it's almost like a cycle of we should be meditating to slow ourselves down and get connected to the earth, but we can't because we're so involved with all this other stuff. But then we can't, you know, we should be meditating, but we can't meditate because of it. And it's just like a complete circle of like, we just need to get away from all the, I don't know, the way that we are built up right now is like we have to produce. It's just like it's almost like we're only here.
Ooh, it's like when you're like slavery, when you're getting whipped and you're being forced into have to produce.
At this point, I mean, it's getting to the point where like, why are we here? It seems like we're only here to keep producing the next thing, like produce the best.
Yeah, but we're also the ones that are consuming it all.
True.
Give me the next thing. Give me the latest, greatest thing. I gotta have it. I just got a new iPhone 10 months ago, but I want the new one.
Yeah, but why are we programmed that way though? Like why does that give us a high?
Because look, man, somebody makes an iPhone, right? Now you see this new tech, right? Then the companies push it out. Everybody wants it. They want you to have it so they can make billions off it. That's the only reason why you're constantly pushing it. And that's the same with every item you see that comes out that's new. The corporations want to make millions of dollars off it, and they force it in our faces so much that we want it so bad. And that's just it's a vicious circle.
Throughout the course of human history, there's different ages, right? And we are still locked into the age of materialism. But once we get over it, amazing things are going to happen. We gotta try to get over it right now.
That's what they say, Spooky, and I agree, man. I agree.
But when you even dig into it farther, like the companies are having us do all this stuff so that they can make more money, which makes sense. But why do they want more money? Like they want more money so that they can buy more stuff. And it's all about us wanting to buy the next best thing. And it's almost like our brains are programmed to want that so that it drives more innovation.
Yeah, well,
I mean, there's got to be like a reason.
Realistic things.
Wow, this is a wild conversation on the Chad Smith podcast. I never would have thought of it. We're making some breakthroughs.
I have to give some credit. I think I heard a little bit of this on Rogan one time, but it was a long time ago. But they were talking about how it's like, what is the real reason when you get right down to it? If you look at our DNA, why are we programmed to want the next best thing? It's almost like something that is in control of us wants us to work to a certain point, and in order to get to that point, we have to innovate and innovate and innovate all this, this much time to get to this. It's almost like
this is some Matrix shit.
I might have an answer for you. I have a show coming up this Sunday about were we advanced? Was our civilizations prior to us advanced? And then did they go under? And then another civilization comes up, becomes advanced, and then goes under. So if that was a chain that went on for millions of years, we would become advanced, and civilization would get wiped
Dude,
out.
if people don't see these,
it might be ingrained in our DNA to just keep trying to advance ourselves to the point where we can keep going, and then we get wiped down.
If you don't be humbled by the ancient sites and artifacts and pyramids and petroglyphs and if you don't be humbled by that and see that there's pyramids and cities underwater even, if you can't be humbled by that and realize that we are way, way, way older than we ever could dream.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, do you believe that there was advanced civilizations before us?
Cha.
I'm saying it's crazy. They're definitely, man. How do you think they moved Neolithic stones to make the pyramids?
Not even were
I don't want to know nothing.
Not even were there civilizations before us. There's data embedded in many of these ancient artifacts and sites. Data that shows our history and tells the story of humanity. It's all embedded within it. We're just so archaic at this time that we don't look in the right places.
Yep. Yeah, Enzo says glacial movement pretty much erases everything on the ground, so very old civilizations would be long gone and we'd never know.
Yep.
Ooh.
Hey man, this is some heavy shit. I want to see some UFOs, bro. That's what. Give me some of them.
Man, I was getting into this. This is a good topic, man.
Okay.
Roll the UFOs, just Luke.
I love you, brothers. Y'all's my tribe.
Let's check out this video that Anthony's been getting a lot of attention on lately. It's a short. It's a short, and it's on TikTok also. But even on YouTube, it's got 22,000 views already.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Something's on fire.
This video got 7.8 million views on TikTok right now, man.
Damn.
That's so crazy.
Crazy.
Did you shoot that, or where'd that come from?
I have no idea where that came. I was just looking like at crazy weather stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
and I found the video, and it had like whoever posted it had 4,000 views on it at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I have to put this on TikTok. This is awesome. And I put it up, and by the following morning, I think Akashi Chris messaged me, and she was like, "You're at 2.5 million views on that already."
Uh-oh, I'm hearing
an echo.
I can hear myself.
It's me.
Oh, it's coming through your... Ooh, I can hear it. You got a good echo in there. It's your headphones.
This is God.
No? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chad Smith. Coming through
Now
Spooky
batting,
Speakers.
number 57, Spooky Morales.
7.8 million.
It's crazy.
Here, Spooky, I'll mute. You want me to mute you until... I think his headphones sometimes disconnect because they're Bluetooth. And it probably defaulted to his computer speakers.
It happens.
But we do have another video. This one's called Flashlight Contacts UFOs.
Oh, this is dope. This is X1. You know X1? What's his name? Nick Williams? He caught this. This is incredible, man.
There we go. Alright.
They're so bright.
Trying to get it in focus.
He's using a stay on it for stuff.
Oh, okay. I don't know why, but I love that noise of the button.
Yeah, that's the you can change the color aperture or zoom in, zoom out, and it makes that little clicking noise.
I hope they never get rid of it. For some reason, I love that.
Say that. I can't stand it. Drives me nuts.
It's hard to get this thing to focus.
ASMR. Ticka, 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 ticka.
Yeah, I'll make you a video. Send it right over. I think it's about a quarter of the way in where he starts flashing his flashlight, and those things start responding. Those lights
I'm not prepared for this.
start responding
man.
back to him.
He said, "I'm so not prepared for this." You're more prepared than I'd be. At least you got a Psionics camera.
Whoa!
He's driving his rig. Look at that on the bus.
What
So he
in the
flashed his
fuck?
flashlight at
Oh
the
my
sky.
God.
Oh, he already did it?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
but just let it roll.
I missed it. Oh, there's something flying. Oh, that's a plane probably by it.
Yeah, there's planes in the background as well.
All right.
Whoa.
Whoa! Look at
So
those
that-
guys.
That's the first
What in
one
the
he can do
fuck?
that.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Whoa, and then it just went away.
Watch this.
What?
Oh.
Shit, dude. Oh my God.
Are you serious?
Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I'd freak out. No.
Dude,
I'd
I need to get my other camera.
be freaking out.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'd be like, you guys can't see this? How come you guys are just everyone's just driving by?
That's
Holy
that's
shit,
what's crazy about the world, man. Nobody looks up.
All right.
Nope, they're all
We're
oblivious.
getting the other camera.
Yep.
Hold on 1 second. Holy shit. All right.
Oh, Enzo wants to know where this took place.
Yeah.
What's this?
Good question, Enzo. Let me see if I can
Move
find out
over
real
here.
quick. See, I'm not 100%.
All right. All right, I'm gonna set that down.
That was unreal. Whoa. That almost looks like an arc. Then it happened. Well, okay, there's the second one.
Yeah,
That's
this
bizarre.
very lucky catch.
Then he's getting the same. Oh, okay, that's FAA landing light. Or those are FAA
Oh,
lights.
you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
this
a
thing's
train
dead.
track
You gotta
right
be
there where
kidding me,
that
dude.
telephone pole is.
Mm-hmm.
You see a passenger train zip by in a little while.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Seriously?
I like his commentary because you can tell it's pretty real.
Thing's out of batteries.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, this thing's out of batteries.
What in the fuck?
I would be freaking out. That's so cool.
That's gotta suck having an experience like that, and then your camera batteries are dying on you. You're like, oh my god, not today.
The UFOs are laughing at you.
Well,
Haha.
the camera's out of batteries.
That's all right,
That's
man.
really shitty.
Your psionics is doing just fine.
Oh yeah.
And this
The thing that he
infrared,
pulled over while he was driving his rig because
I
he
can't
spotted
quite
that.
get it.
It's wild,
There's a
man.
train going by there.
There goes
Right.
the train.
I can't get it.
You're getting it.
Like,
Home run on this video if you ask me, man.
focused enough.
There's so many planes around him too. That's so bizarre, though. I mean, I don't know how fast flares fall out of the sky, but if those were flares, they'd be gone by now. I would imagine.
Oh yeah, without a
But
doubt, those are not.
these things are just sitting here right
No
now.
way.
And
No way.
they look brighter because of the infrared, but
The first
if I
time I
could get
saw
my
the
other
video
camera
and
to
I was
work,
watching the 2 points of light in the sky,
I might actually.
Yeah.
I thought it was planes with their landing lights on approach
Mhm.
at first. But then I was like, wow, man, that's awfully long without seeing those strobe lights. And then you keep watching and watching, and you're like, man, those are no planes on approach, man.
See what we get.
And they react to his flashlights.
Yeah, yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. No, it's legit. Here we go. Maybe I can do it for you now.
What we got earlier.
Yeah, so I'd like to ask him, like,
Sentinel, Enzo. It's from Sentinel, Arizona. This was filmed in Sentinel, Arizona.
Whatever happened a minute ago was fucking incredible.
I would like to ask him,
Never seen some shit.
like, were you meditating beforehand, or were you asking him questions in your head?
That was
Like,
so sick.
what brought them there?
Great question. We're gonna have him on the show coming up in around
All
October.
right, hold on.
Oh, cool.
On UFO Man,
I mean,
we were
I got
talking
him
back
to
and
fly
forth in the chat, he and I.
over
So I
earlier.
told him he's got an open invite. I think we mentioned around October. So I'm gonna reach
Sweet.
back out in a couple weeks and see if he's ready to come on.
Oh yeah, that's just for flight.
Yeah, man, I'd like to know if he meditates or if he regularly talks to these things in the sky. And
But he's in our community. He goes by X1. I don't know if you ever seen him, but
I don't think I have seen X1.
he's around.
Whoa, something happens right here, it looks like.
To the naked eye, FYI.
Or he just zooms in. Oh, okay. He zooms in.
That was probably still shots.
Yeah. But even the still shots are nice because it has like a peak
yeah.
here, a peak here.
Yeah.
Almost looks like it's a saucer
Now,
shape.
I would like to know if those 2 points of light that we see consistently, are they one craft? And when the third and fourth light go on, is that all part of one object? Or is it multiple? That's what I would like to know.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because I tried playing around with the contrast to see if I could see like a structure to anything, and I couldn't.
Huh.
Right? Wouldn't you think that could be one object just popping lights on, at different times?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
could
because
be.
these ones don't move around a whole lot.
Right.
The only thing that would, right here, this is what would,
The one on the floor, yeah.
yeah, that one's like, what in the world? That one's really cool. Oh, and then it's all of a sudden there.
That's
That's
it turns
nuts.
on, right? And then it gets even brighter a second later, man. Oh, Ben, what's up, man?
what's up, man?
UFO Garage.
And girls, he says. What's up, boys and girls? Good to see you, man. UFO Garage.
Man, you gotta have that ready whenever they pop in. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Ben from UFO Garage in the house.
Ew.
Was trying to get the suppository in, excuse me.
The suppository. Oh, man. All right, let's pick another cool video out. Let's see here. The explosion of light. Let's pick that one so you can
That's a
explain to
weird one.
people.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
This one. So strange.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I love your
Speaking
commentary.
of suppositories.
What the hell was that?
Now, you know why this is so strange?
Because you couldn't see it.
Yes, sir. You could not see that with your naked eye, only through the night vision.
That's so
Can't
weird.
figure that out, man. What would cause that?
What would cause... Because it looks like something's arcing, but it
Oh,
would have
yeah.
to be infrared.
So when I'm initially
What
looking
the
through it with the
hell?
night vision, like one eye closed and looking through the thing,
Yeah.
then I open my other eye while I'm looking through the psionics, and I don't see it with my other eye. So then I move the camera down a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
That is
I
so
initially thought
crazy.
a transformer blew up that I was filming. But this was bright. I mean, look how the clouds are illuminating. It was really bright, man, really bright through the psionics. But I have no idea what it is.
And it's not even strobing. I can't even say it's like an infrared strobe light because it's not consistent.
That's Fort Earl Naval Station, weapons depot, where you see that happen. So I mean, I called there to see if anything, I don't know, blew up or anything had happened. No, nobody ever called me back. I never got a call back from like their media people or whatever that deal with media. I forgot what the title of the person was.
Yeah.
But I still to this day have no clue. I spoke to Ron from Cosmic and he was like, what the hell could this be? I mean, we couldn't figure it out, man. It's pretty freaky.
Sure is. They got that call. They're like, uh-oh, somebody's out here in town with a...
Somebody saw you come through the porthole, Jim.
We can't use infrared anymore. People got infrared cameras now.
We got to put a gigantic tinted screen in front of that next time you want a time jump.
They were testing. David Martin, do you have an idea of what that could have been?
What they were testing.
Yeah, when a transformer blows up, you can see it with your eyes, for sure. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that plenty of times.
Probably one of those need to know things, and they figured that you do not need to know. That's on a need to know basis, right?
And you know that guy with the psionics across the drink over there? Yeah, you don't need to know.
Let's go ahead and hit him with one of those microwave weapons that we got.
Yeah, you guys go take the truck and go kidnap the little fat guy on the beach.
Use guys. Use guys over here. What's this one? Cigar UFO Cine. Let's see.
I don't know.
Full screen. Boom.
Good morning.
Oh, this is
Anthony
this
S.
is flies over the house.
of Unidentified-S4.
Oh, yeah.
July 26th,
What in the world?
at 4:06,
That's one of them Bob Lazar
I
spaceships.
filmed this cigar-shaped craft flying past Jupiter.
Changes when
at
it
a
gets
high
towards
rate
the
of
house. Changes the
speed.
shape. It
Boggles my
appears
Crazy.
anyway.
This craft changed
Sick,
its
sick.
course.
No
Not only
sound.
that, at the
And
rate
I'm
of
zoomed
speed it
way
was
in. It's
traveling,
high
it
up.
should
So
above the
when
sound
you
barrier.
trying to explain this
However,
the other
it
day,
made no
if
sound
you're
at all.
zoomed
That's
in
so
on
sick.
something all the way, it brings it closer. So a lot of people are like, bug. Not that ain't no bug, man. That's far away. That's way out there.
That is so bizarre.
On this camera, if a bug is close to you, or even within 100 feet of you, it's kind of defined. You can tell it's a bug or a bat or whatever.
That is so fast.
So weird. No sound, no nothing, man.
Weird. I know the government
Slow
is...
down a bit so you can see it, because it was even faster than that.
Man.
Very
I know
weird.
there's a lot of talk of them testing like hypersonic weapons and stuff, but you'd think that would break the sound barrier.
The second part of that video is the UFO orb that makes the U-turn on me.
Oh, really? That's part of that video?
I'm filming it go up, and then it makes a U-turn. It comes back down.
Oh, hell, I forgot
After I hit it with the laser.
Let's see. I have to get a silent mouse. This thing's... You can hear it from here to New York. All right, so here's that one.
All right, so
And
the
this-
orb's going up, right? Clearly see it going up. I circle it with the laser a couple times, and it drops back down.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Changes the directions. That's one of the 5 observables that they talk about if it's changing directions.
Yeah, no, I don't care what people say. Satellites do not change the direction when you hit them with a freaking laser from Earth.
No. Yeah, that one is crazy.
Very odd. Very odd.
There's all sorts of space bugs flying around. Yeah, there are, Sunsaver. Space bugs.
Energy. Energy, it comes in many forms, y'all.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All kinds of strange shit up there.
There it goes. Off to wherever it's going.
Yeah, man. You know, it just turns, goes the opposite direction till you can't see it no more.
That's nuts.
I always follow it for as long as I can because I'm always thinking in my head, oh, it's going to shoot off in another direction again. I got to follow it, you know?
Yeah. Or blink or split into two
Or
or
something.
three.
I'm always praying for something.
Yep. Let's see here. I'm going through all your short videos. Let's see.
I'm trying to
SpaceX
figure out the
footage.
most recent one that I put up that everybody's been seeing. It's like 3 points of light, and then they break off or they fly off real fast. I personally, I think it's CGI or something. I can't figure it out. It's like the last short that I put up.
Oh, this is the one that
You seen this yet?
this
this
is
is-
Ooh.
I was going to ask you if you found anything out about this one because I was pretty interested in this one.
From what I mean, people are swearing that it was flash dropped.
Oh,
The timing, the flight pattern from the military, and everything, it all fits. So
well, can somebody tell the government to stop putting their flares in formations that make us think that we're being invaded? Because I mean, look at that. It looks like a W in the sky.
right when it initially happened, and you get all the commotion and everybody posting and this and that and what they're talking about, and you're like, wow, you hear all these different people's stories, but you don't know who's telling the truth, who's not. So you really got to wait for the information to come in. But I think it was Kari that showed me the flight pattern, that everything lined up with the flare drops and whatnot. So unfortunately, I guess it's military. But that would have been
That's
cool if it would have
unfortunate.
been UFOs, man.
Right.
Possible misinformation too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
could
what
be.
happens?
Never know
They,
today, man.
They might have all that-
Controlled information, yo.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. Stevie.
could have it all ready to go, all the news ready to go, and all they have to do is hit send.
The news is
they have a
all
couple
programmed. That's why they
Small
call them
objects coming in
programs.
on radar, and the military's like, all right, get the flare plane up there. Let's line everything up.
Yep. Got to
Gotta
do it
check
again.
out, but
Go up
who
there,
knows?
drops a couple flares.
Yeah, you never know.
You just never know. That's the thing. So the latest one you just uploaded, the right here.
Yeah, it's
oh,
not
okay,
mine,
yeah, the
but
3.
I'm very curious as to how they did it. Is it CGI, lasers from the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the same objects on everybody's video.
Oh, I see.
This ain't the only one that people. They have one with a bunch of people holding their cameras up in China, then a bunch of people elsewhere with their camera, but it's all the same pattern and the same flight pattern. So, do you know if there's an app out that's doing that right now, like this exact one?
I don't know of one. No. I know Kari she's pretty up on like which ones are what apps produce which graphics, but I have noticed that this is like a thing now where TikTok or the people that are faking these videos are like, well, everybody wants to see multiple angles from different sources, so let's make videos that make it look like they're coming in from different sources.
The problem
So
is, I know they have apps where you film the sky legitimately, and then you overlay it with this app that can add UFOs to it. We've all seen it before, so I'm assuming that that's what we're looking at,
Yeah,
and that's pretty scary if it's getting that good.
especially
Just
that one
imagine,
right
like,
there.
10 years from now, what it's going to look like. It's going to
Yep.
be really hard.
Oh, that one you could tell. Oh, I wish
Yeah.
you could reverse. But there was like a cloud around it, and then the whole cloud of pixels moved with the
All the dots
formation.
move at one time.
Yeah. But see how it has like this haze around it? I thought somebody was telling us about that one time. It might have been Ben from UFO Garage was saying that the pixels act differently when they're fake like that, or they act differently when they're not
The thing
really
is,
there to begin with.
Where I found the video, it was already compressed so much, so it's
Mhm.
hard to determine the pixelation from it. That's why I've been asking everybody, what the hell are all these things? It's definitely fake, but how are they faking it is what I want to know.
Right. Yeah, because that's just as important as finding the real stuff, is figuring out the stuff that's fake and then telling people like this is the technology that's out there.
Right.
If you want to know the technology that's out there, just look at some of these AI creations that are coming up lately. We're seeing people do. I mean, how can you tell real from unreal?
The deep fakes are insane. This one's cool. This is the meteorite breaking up.
Yeah, this is insane. If I saw this, that's so crazy.
One guy commented, he's like, "You think you're slick shooting a firework?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're a genius."
Yeah, fireworks can go that fast, man.
I was skydiving when I shot a firework.
Yeah, I don't understand why that's the first reactions to debunk. I mean, I guess it's because a lot of stuff's fake right now, but
I think a lot of
bro,
people
it's safety. It's mental safety silos people create to protect themselves from everything you've learned since you were born, and your grandparents and your parents learned from them when they were born. It's not all true. There's so much that was not told to us, and people put up these borders so it protects themselves, so it fits in the narrative they were grown up with.
Agreed, man. And then you get nothing against religion. I'm Catholic, but you get Christians,
Right on.
like hardcore Christians, that when you start talking about UFOs and showing them UFO stuff, it's all the devil, the devil, the devil. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to know about it. That I don't get.
we got AAP in the house. Bam.
You know
What
how
am
you
I,
can
Driftwood?
get
Hey,
around.
hey, Chad and Spooky. No Anthony? That's all right there, guy. I see how this goes.
Bam. I see how it is. Bam.
You can get away around all of that bullshit of, when we stop looking to others to tell us what we're seeing and asking the government to tell us the truth of what they know. Don't worry about that. Don't even
Use your
look
own
at them.
head.
Don't even
Use
think.
your own- use
Period.
your own judgment.
It's all right here. You can figure it out yourself. You don't need them. You don't need Elizondo. You don't need UFO Twitter.
Yeah.
You can figure it out all within yourself.
God, I'm so glad I didn't get it on UFO Twitter.
Spend some time with yourself, y'all. You owe yourself to know yourself.
Yep.
It's true.
Cosmic Neighbors. What's this say, Ron? I'll FM you in a little while. You gonna come on here and F with us? Is that what that says?
Hey, Chad. I have not seen enough UFOs today.
Really? You want to see some more UFOs?
I want to see what we got. The best dude on YouTube with UFOs on with us today. We can't be wasting time talking about all this woo stuff. I want to see lights in the sky.
Can't be talking about the woo stuff, man.
Let me see what's on there for you.
I'm just having
let's see.
fun. I know why everybody's interested. It is fascinating, but once your interest is piqued and your curiosity is opened up, then go find out for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, because the more that you dig and the more that you realize what you believe, then you just have to figure out what you believe and what you don't believe, and then keep digging, and you'll find the answers you're looking for.
Right, the
You
one
know
that
where
says extremely fast UFO cigar. It's got the lady hanging from the UFOs one.
It's in your on your channel.
No, it's on Spooky's channel. Yeah, it's on my channel.
I didn't know if it was on that or on TikTok. No, it's over on Sonny's channel. Go check it out.
What's the matter with you?
This
Where
guy.
is it? How far down? You may have to send me.
The chick, she's hanging from the UFO over there, like Mary Poppins. Can't miss it.
Oh, right there, like Mary Poppins. As soon as you said that, I saw it. She's hanging from the UFO there.
There's this one, and then it goes
Not
into
coming
another
off
one.
target.
See how I put everything
Super
Ooh.
fast.
Yeah.
show you, like the ISS
Holy
and everything
shit,
is.
birds to
Yeah, I
my
like
back.
that.
Switching this into Twilight.
Boom.
Look how bright that is. This is regular Twilight mode. This is daytime mode. It's fuzzy, but you can still see that object clear as day. Back to Twilight
Oh,
mode.
I like Twilight mode.
Holy shit.
It's like a regular video camera in
Back
Twilight.
to day mode.
I love the
Now we're in night
commentary.
vision. Look at this.
Hard to get your words out when you
That
see things like
object
this, man.
is
Right?
booking.
Matt.
What? Gonna pull back as well. I always
We
forget to
are
do that. I'm gonna show you
energy,
how high up
and
that is.
energy is life.
Look how high up that is. Get right back on it before I
We are
lose that
light
bad boy.
beings, and they are light beings.
Even at
I
that
see a lot of
distance,
these plasma ball
back to
orb
Twilight
things.
mode, I'm still
Would really love to know what
seeing
they are.
the object. Look at that.
Granted, they get the title UFO because they are
Look
100% unidentified.
Back to night vision.
Mhm.
Still in frame.
Something else.
And that is very far from me, man.
It's just so crazy how everything's working out right now. We have infrared technology in the palm of our hands.
Can't believe I caught that.
Keep
and
going.
And these objects are they just so happen to be objects that you have to have some type of infrared technology to see.
I had a plane to my
It's like the timing is right.
60 feet, but other than that, nothing was.
Whoa, the goat's in the chat.
Goats in chat? Oh,
Yeah,
hell.
boy.
Hello, Bree.
What's up, Bree? How's it going, girl?
Going up into space. Could be some kind of weather balloon. I have no clue. But
Oh
it
yeah,
does
this one's crazy
resemble
too.
the object in
You know what?
question
Now I think it's a weather
that
balloon.
you are currently told
Oh, this
about
thing here?
on third
Yeah.
phase of the moon,
After
but it's,
watching
of
so
course,
many
based on
different
the
weather
latest
balloon
info, the
videos, that's what I
cylindrical
think it
object
is.
is long ways. It is still the same shape, and it's got that
Anthony, did you see that video? It's like a
bottom of the
cigar-shaped
balloon
object
handle.
flying
So
from
it's-
east to west, or from right to left on the screen during that wildfire.
No.
Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna pull that up. Let me find it. It was taken by it was on KTLA. Fire cigar shaped. I don't even know. I'm just searching every word I can think of.
In California?
Yep. Yeah, they were filming. It was news footage of the fire and these airplanes flying over to put the fire out. And here's a cigar shaped craft in the background just floating by. Oh man, how am I gonna find that?
Well,
Probably gonna have to
who
go to-
initially posted it? KTLA?
Yeah.
They don't have a
KTLA.
site with it?
Well, I don't know if they. Let's see, KTLA. I'm never gonna be able to find this on the fly. KTLA UFO cigar shaped fire.
KTLA.
Latest. Yeah. Let's just do UFO cigar shaped forest fire. Here it is. Okay, cool. Incredible live stream footage. That's a massive ship. Let me find the right here's the original footage. Okay. Oh, that took a couple minutes, but I got her up. Share screen, Chrome tab, boom. All right, so this is pretty wild. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Say it again.
This is fair use. We are using this for transformative purposes. Okay, so it's right here in the sky. Isn't that cool? Oh, I don't even have it shared. This whole time I haven't. Unbelievable
weird.
spooky. Unbelievable spooky. This whole time I thought it was shared. I'm over here reading comments.
No stress, no stress.
La-di-da-di-da.
Sort of dries up and dies off.
Keep them waiting, Chad.
And that provides
I'm
a great
keeping 'em
deal of
waiting.
fuel.
Ooh.
The good news is,
Yeah, what the hell is that?
the wind condition not
Up top,
too
coming
strong.
out of the cloud?
That is the
On
fear
the left?
when you have these
Yeah.
sorts of flare-ups that even though they happen in the uninhabited areas, as we all know by now, the embers fly very quickly and the fire can move very quickly. The front of the fire itself can move very quickly.
None of those
If it's
pilots saw that?
wind-driven. That's not the case either.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, you guys don't see that giant aircraft carrier size thing in the sky?
Assets in the area sort of dries up and foliage.
One of the comments was, it kind of made me laugh because he said that that's probably the ocean back there instead of the sky, and that's an oil tanker going by. I'm like, you know how fast that would have to be for it to be an oil tanker?
Don't you think if the ocean was back there, they would be filling up, getting water from back there, dumping it on the fire instead of flying out east?
That thing is massive, whatever it is.
Very big, and that's going too fast to be an oil tanker.
Yeah, there's no way it's a
Move
ship.
it, man. No way. What's that ship doing? 300 miles an hour? Fuck out of here.
It's nuclear powered.
Yeah, it's nuclear powered.
There's a lot of smarty pants out there.
It's powered by foot pedal. That's big, man.
Yeah, it's something. That's the thing, is there's definitely something there. So what the hell? Like,
Now, is this video that we're seeing their actual footage, or did somebody take their footage from the TV and then add that on it?
well, that's
Or
the
was that
problem
real-
is,
real time that was captured.
well, yeah, that's the problem is I've gone all over Twitter looking for the same, for like the most updated or the most original, and all of them are videos of a TV screen or of a monitor. So it technically could have been added.
Because I also noticed the guy's filming his TV.
Yep.
So, I mean, I'm just saying the possibility. It could be
Oh
a
yeah, for sure.
reflection from him of something
Yep.
in the background. Because shit reflects on the TV all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the problem is it's not like the videos that I can find are not the original upload. They're all just people taking a video of their TV screen. But
Now,
is
if we
that
could find the actual, I'll dig later now that I know what to look for. And
Mhm.
if I could find the actual video from the news and compare it, that would be best.
Oh, I just saw this. This says, see, I'm under the impression this was just the other day, but this says from 2018.
2018.
So that's going to
Well,
make
you
it
know
even
what
harder to.
People find footage and they spot things in it and from whatever, and then they upload it.
Yep. That's something else, man. All right, let's go back to your channel. You got better stuff on there.
My personal favorite was the two UFOs. When I'm like, yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Where
that's
was it?
still my. I mean, I've seen some crazy shit, but that was my all-time favorite. One of.
That was about a month ago.
I don't know. It's got a lot of views. I think it's got like 15,000. It's a big view one.
All right, that'll make it easier.
I
That
think
makes it
ET.
easier.
I think ET is the thumbnail.
Oh. E.T.
Yeah, it definitely has ET on it. I'm almost positive.
I just saw the one with the Ghostbuster on it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, double UFO.
Yeah.
S4. Unidentified. S4.
There was a lot of people on the beach that night when I caught that because an elderly gentleman went missing. And, you know,
Oh, that's
as always,
right.
I'm filming on the beach always with the night vision. And I'm telling the cops, I'm like, hey, you guys want to look with the night vision? It's pitch black out there. You ain't going to see your hand in front of your face. Oh, you got night vision? So I'm walking around with these cops and we're looking with the night vision, right? And just as that all wrapped up and they're clearing the beach, going to another section, I just happened to turn around and look at the sky again. And they flying over me right at that time. Like, I was like, perfect timing, man. Because it was just as I pointed it to the sky, they were coming over.
Oh, we got to hear your commentary. Hold on. We got to go back. Here we go. That's half the fun.
Oh, there they go. Look at that, man. I got him. Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Oh, perfect timing, man. Look at that. Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Awesome.
Best feeling in the world, man.
I knew it.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, what in the world's going through your mind when you see something like that? Like, you don't care what anyone thinks about you at that point. You're screaming out there on the beach.
Hours go by sometimes, days go by, weeks without seeing something, right? So like when it happens and it's legit,
Yeah.
it's like the greatest feeling in the world. And sometimes you get this feeling inside, like this tingling sensation throughout your whole body. I don't know, you just become super energized. Like it's the weirdest feeling when some of these craft fly over you. It's like you're attached to each other some way. It's very odd. It's very hard to explain. I know it sounds crazy, but
does it ever feel like they're personalized? Like they're there only specifically for you?
I've said that on occasions, like that they were there. I felt like they were there just for me. Like there have been times sitting on my couch, and I know I've said this before, where my ears started ringing, and I would get this overwhelming sensation to go outside, and I would literally get up. My camera is always on the table, and it's always like a foot away from me, wherever I am. It's very close all the time, right? So I get up off, I grab the camera, I run out the backyard, and I start filming, and there's an object there. Now, like, what are the odds on that? That's, that doesn't happen, and that's happened like 4 or 5 times already to me,
Man. Yeah, something's trying to get your attention for sure, it seems like.
I don't know if something's trying to get my attention, or I meditate a lot, so maybe I'm just like more in sync with things. I don't know. Odd.
Yeah.
My buddy Doug Hijack, the guy that made Monster Quest for History Channel, sent this over to me. These orbs that he caught on his trail cam.
Oh, okay. That's bizarre how they're coming right out of that spot right there.
Yeah. But you always have your naysays, bugs, this, that. But I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I think it is. Sweet.
They just come out of nowhere.
How come they're never flapping their wings?
Good point. I was just going to say that. I didn't see any wing flap myself, so.
I mean, it's easy to just say, oh, those are bugs. But, okay, show me. I mean, bugs don't just float. They have to have some type of propulsion. They got to have some wings flapping.
And they're very bright. It kind of reminds me of like Wreaking Havoc stuff, A lot of his stuff that you see inside the house, there's no wing flap. Some dust particles are just not that bright, especially when you have all the lights off. I mean, he has some cool stuff.
Yep, that one, I like when he said, when he was on, I think he was on Butt Stuff when he said it. He said, it's not snowing in my living room. Like it's, it would have to be snowing in my living room for that to be that, that aggressive.
Before he came on my show, we were going through footage for days. Him and I. He had one video where, I think he just put it up. It was like this object you see progressing through the sky in stages. It's really cool. He's got some really cool stuff.
Man. Is the clock wrong, or is it really noon here? Did we really just do an hour?
No.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, noon.
That was fast, Anthony. Just so you know, this is only a 1 hour show now. Because they got me on 10-hour days at work, so I can't do this all the time.
You
I wish I could.
Me off?
Well, I mean, you and Spooky are welcome to hang out, but
this fucking guy. I took off a
this
day
guy
away
over here. What's he think I'm working for him or something? The hell's going on over here?
Broken down, Chad.
Well, here, guys. I'm sure everyone in the chat room is already subscribed, but if you are not already, please make sure you head on over to YouTube and TikTok, and right there is the link in the chat room. Please make sure you subscribe to Unidentified-S4 to check out all these awesome videos every time he uploads a new one. Spooky's got a 4-legged animal behind him. That's pretty rare.
Yeah, German Shepherd.
Beautiful.
Thank you, man. So, there is not going to be a butt stuff today. I know if you're as disappointed as I am. I'm very, very sad about it. So if you got to have butt stuff today, go find it someplace else. I know I will do that.
Guess I got to hang out with my wife.
But I absolutely must press all of you to not miss the UFO Garage. It is going to be on fire tonight. They've got an author that talks about the Montauk Chronicles, Christopher Garetano. This dude is award winning. You definitely want to see UFO Garage tonight with our boys Joe and Ben. And it starts at 6:15 p.m. Pacific. Be there.
Oh, I definitely will.
Check that out.
I'll be at work listening, but hopefully I can watch it. Hopefully I can
And
just sit down and watch it.
I just want to thank Mike Johnson in the chat for making this cool background for me earlier today.
Oh, thanks, Mike Johnson.
Did a great job. Thanks, Mike.
Oh, there he is right there. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, he did a cool job on this.
Yeah, that is sweet. Breaking through a portal or something.
Yeah, very cool.
All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. And we will see you next time on the Chad Smith Podcast. Peace.
Yeah.
It sound right, boys.